The key to choosing the best influencer for your campaign is understanding two things: the different influencer types and your campaign goals. First, start by deciding what your end campaign goal is, whether that's driving brand awareness, increasing web traffic, or generating more sales. With this in mind, you can then choose the influencer type which is best suited to helping you reach that goal. Influencer types range from nano-influencers and micro-influencers to key opinion leaders and even mega-influencers and celebrities. Whoever you choose to work with, make sure they're the best fit to help you reach your end goal. We can look at influencer authenticity in two ways: a qualitative way and a quantitative way. If we focus on the numbers first, we can look at an influencer's real follower counts. You want to work with influencers who have a high real follower percentage, so 80% or higher is a good indication they have an authentic audience. And if we take a qualitative approach, we can look at the types of comments people are writing on their posts and the types of conversations and topics they're talking about. Have they worked with brands in a similar industry before? And are they really speaking to your industry niche? One way to identify influencers within your specific industry niche is to work with influencers who are already familiar with your brand. This can help create authentic awareness that really resonates with an influencer's audience. One way to do this is by analyzing the social reach data and purchase history of the customers in your database. This will help you uncover influential individuals within your brand community, who can then be activated as brand ambassadors. This can be achieved with a tool such as Upfluence, who can analyze databases with our integrations such as Shopify, WooCommerce, and Zapier to help you identify your most authentic influencers. As with any selection process, the more information you have, the better equipped you will be to make the right choice for your brand. If we take an influencer profile at face value, we can look at the type of content they're sharing in their feed. If the aesthetics and content format match what you're looking for your brand, then we need to dig a little deeper to see if they're really a good choice. We can look at engagement rates. This goes beyond looking at their follower size to see how many people are really engaging meaningfully with their content. Are people sharing and leaving comments? This is a good indication that they're sharing content that really resonates with their audience. Another factor to look at is comment quality. This goes beyond looking at the number of followers and seeing how many people are actually meaningfully engaging with the content they post. So look at the comments and see, are they repetitive? Do they look like spam? And if they're full of emojis, this is an indication that it's actually a bot. When choosing an influencer, you want to be sure that they're helping you reach your target customer base. So I recommend conducting an audience evaluation. This means looking at their followers and analyzing data points such as location, age, and gender, and audience interests. If an influencer's audience match the demographics of your target customer, then this is a good indication that they're a good choice for you. The last factor to consider when choosing an influencer is their saturation rate or partnership frequency rate. This means looking at their feed to see how often they're posting sponsored content, so brand partnerships, versus organic content. If an influencer is working with many brands at once, you might find they have a high saturation rate. A saturation rate above 50%, for example, shows that an influencer is actually posting more sponsored content than organic content. Brands should be aware of this, as a high saturation rate can actually lead to lower engagements on the whole. It's important to remember that the best influencers are not always those with the highest followers. Before brands had access to influencer performance data, it was very easy to look at large follower numbers and choose influencers solely based on that. But after many cases of brands partnering with large influencers only to find they had very little outcome, it was clear that fake followers had become a real problem. Let me give you an example that shows how data insights can help you make the best choice for your brand. Let's say your campaign goal is to increase app downloads. So for this kind of campaign, we're really relying on the quality engagement of the influencer's followers. We found an influencer that looks promising. They have over 500,000 followers and a high percentage of real follower accounts, over 85%. But when we look closer, we see they have a high saturation rate, so they are posting more ads than organic content. This is a little worrying, especially when we see they have a lower engagement rate overall. This kind of deep dive makes it easy to look past a high follower count to get the real picture before making a decision.